go. Crash and flow.
Oh yeah, Ozempic be doing. There's a post I saw recently on Instagram. I wish I saved it. I should have saved it, but it was showing these before and after pictures of mostly women.
Yeah.
And what they said they did to get in shape.
Okay.
With a guy who's doing like a horrible song that he's making up on the spot about Ozempic. Bitch, you didn't do nothing. It's all Ozempic, baby. And the way how he's like whispering. Kardashian, Kelly Ming. What's the lady? What's the lady from frickin' The Office? Brown girl.
I know, Mindy Kaling.
There we go. Yeah.
You almost got me where I'm like, dude, what is Kelly's name? She was Kelly Kapoor in the show. That's why it threw me off.
Yeah.
Mindy Kaling. Yeah, she was
Mindy
a poster girl.
Yeah. She was a poster girl.
Yeah, no.
She didn't say. I don't think she said what she did.
To me, she was the poster girl for Ozempic.
She was.
Yeah.
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 Because she was.
You don't have to be paid.
Yeah.
That was the best publicity. You know, they didn't have to do anything. When something works, you don't have to do anything. People will find your shawarma shop if it's really good shawarma. You know.
Also, apparently, it increases fertility. So higher chance of getting a twin.
For real.
Yeah. It's got some
Exciting.
other benefits as well.
Dude, this thing is fantastic.
Shit, I might take it.
You might lose weight, have twins, and then get Sylvester Stallone face.
Yeah. You need to know when to taper.
Yeah, when your
You know what?
lip
That's the big concept in life. When to walk away.
Yeah.
We learn it from everywhere.
Yep.
You watch mobster movies.
Yeah.
There's a moment
Yep.
where if you had walked away, you would have walked away with all your money, no heat on you, no problem, right? Drug addiction. There's a moment before you die. You can walk away,
Probably.
right? Casino, gambling. There's a moment when you're up and you need to know when to walk away. Same thing with Ozempic. You need to know when to walk away.
Did you hear the Raptors player who got banned from the NBA for betting on
Bro,
games?
I didn't even believe he was a Raptors player. I thought it was a joke. He looks like he just lives in Brampton.
No, he doesn't live in Brampton. He might. I mean, now he might. But yeah, this guy was on a, I don't play a lot of minutes contract. I play 4 minutes a game. I make $2 million.
Okay, yeah.
And he started betting
4
on-
minutes a game for $2 million a year is nice.
You're just like one of those roster filler dudes.
Yeah.
They need this many in case everybody gets injured. We can send this guy, and you play the last 2 to 3 minutes. And this guy was out gambling with a buddy, and he.
Did he bet on actual games?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he would also give like. I'm not gonna play it. I listened to a whole breakdown that a nerd did of how you win these things. And yeah, he would he'd go in, he'd bail himself out early. Somebody placed like $1 million bet on him to do it, and the NBA they were able to flag it immediately.
Right. Yeah, it seems like easy to catch because you're betting on yourself.
If you're
or
on-
this big money on a nobody.
Exactly. As soon as there's money on a nobody, you're like, wait a minute, somebody who's this? His mom?
Yeah. See, he should have probably just put up $50K.
He should have just took the $2 million. You know what? Gambling is a problem, obviously.
Yeah.
Like he's not doing it for the money.
Yeah.
It's not. You don't do this for $21,000.
So what are your opinions about the refs that are also gambling?
I don't know about them. I know people are influencing this stuff constantly.
Yeah, they
but
keep saying
I
it,
don't,
like magnets in the basketball.
Yeah, none of that. I don't do. I don't know who. Anyway, God bless everyone. But some fishy stuff you can totally. But other stuff like we watch NBA basketball all the time. You're like, okay, this call was a little suspect, but it's never like it's rarely blatant.
Right.
Rarely. You can see everybody overreact so quickly that I'm sure it happens, but it's not as stupid as this gentleman here. So
yeah, it's
his brother's in the NBA.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he's like an all-star level.
So he's probably going to be looked very carefully for next little bit.
Or he might be just a little bit smarter. Just like, also like it doesn't necessarily have to work that way.
Yeah, I guess so.
We got your brother, Mikey. Spill the beans.
What a dumb way to go, right?
What is
because you were a bench warmer. You got to play for the NBA. Like you're
what
part
a great
of the
story. It's like, I was in the NBA for a while,
Yeah.
just did my part, got this island. I'm retired now. Now it's just like
that's gravy, baby.
Yeah, that's great. That's a
And
great
you get to play
story.
basketball. You know what? Here's the other thing. When you're playing basketball, you're literally just doing it for the fun of the game because they're never putting you on the court when it actually matters. So you're just out there. You could do a couple
being
nice layups.
Dude, yeah, you get to go on lunches, ride on the planes. No one's ever gonna be like, "You didn't get a ring."
Right.
Nobody, like that's what they're gonna yell at that Charles or
Yeah.
whoever. Like a lot of players. But
Yeah. What an easy.
easy way to maybe for 4 to 6 years
Yeah.
make about $1 million to $3 million.
Yeah. That's great. And he just fumbled the bag.
Big bag.
Actually, I can't wear this hat. I'm too hot.
You're too hot, dude. I told you, you look like a fishmonger.
Yeah. This is a trawler hat. That's what the fishermen's use.
The fisherman. We don't even know any fishermen. It used to be a major profession back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what? Our jobs will be those things in the future.
I think we're gonna go.
They used to have,
and we're gonna have to go fish, bro.
engineers, electrical.
Hey, I does it all.
And yeah, we'll be fishermen.
Yeah, we would be fishermen. Yeah.
Dude, wouldn't that be funny if all the old professions come back and the new professions nobody can do, like doctors and lawyers and all that stuff?
Yeah.
And we're all like fishermen and prostitutes and stuff. I don't know.
I mean, bro, those are
That's
two.
the oldest profession, bro.
I mean, you know what? They call it that, but I also think that the first oldest profession
Right.
is a trader.
Well, it's the third oldest profession then.
Right?
Right? It's not maybe the oldest, but it's definitely in the top 10.
It's not number one. Like,
But
it
it's
wasn't
not number 72
It
either,
wasn't
bro.
like someone had a pair and then the first thing the guy did was
Eh? You want this?
I don't think so. I think he looked around and he looked for a shiny rock and tried to offer it to him before he's like, butthole?
Dude. Why butthole? Do you think buttholes were clean back when jobs were new?
I don't know. You know what?
I don't either.
I don't know. I can't even say this. I was in a situation
Okay.
where
Talk faster.
I was in a situation where I was eating biryani with my hands, but I was surrounded
Yes.
by people who generally would never eat food with their hands. And then I was eating, and I was like, I was talking to my friend, and I was like, I feel a little weird eating. Actually, you know what? I don't feel weird eating. Who's judging me? A bunch of people who don't clean their butts? And then I realized I got confidence from that. I was like, why do I care about the opinion of people
butt touchers.
of people who don't wash their butts with water? What do I care about their opinion?
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be talking to me like we're equal.
Right.
You got shitty butts for half a day sometimes.
Must
right?
be, dude. At
Must
least.
be, right? You talking to me like we're equals?
Are you crazy?
We're not equals. One of us doesn't have shit in our butt crack. We are not equal. We're not the same. I'm better than you.
Yeah.
I'm better than you.
I'm this much poop better than you.
Yes. Better than you.
Yeah.
So I ate my food with like full confidence. It's the equivalent of, when they say when you stand in front of people to do public speaking.
Right.
They said, just imagine everyone in underwear.
Yeah.
That's never worked for me.
What is that?
Right? That's never worked for me.
What is that advice?
Because the thing, I don't understand how that could generate confidence. If anything, it just makes you forget what you're supposed to say.
It's more awkward.
Yeah.
I'm doing this up here and they're not even wearing clothes?
Right. I guess the idea is for you to see the people that you're presenting to as in a disadvantage. And you're in an advantage because you're clothed.
Right.
And that's somehow how you're going to derive some sort of confidence.
This is crackhead confidence, though.
But I'm telling you, you just change that as a Muslim.
Right.
And you look around and you look at how many people presumably would have dirty butts.
Yeah.
That one's factually true. And I'm like, how dare they
Right.
think that I stumbled over my intro?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I know. They're assholes.
Clean butts.
Yeah, exactly.
Clean butt over here.
Yeah.
Get the frick out of here.
Get the frig. I don't think thinking less of other people makes you a better public speaker.
It does, actually.
It does make you feel better about yourself, but that's not a good public speaker vibe.
Yeah. Because you don't want to come off as arrogant.
Right, but that's exactly the thing where all of you are in your underwear, dumbasses. Once upon a time, stupid. And I don't know, that's not a good vibe.
Yeah, you want to be yourself.
Yeah. The butthole thing, interesting though. I like your energy around it.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate your cosign on that.
No, it's weird. I like it.
Yeah, look, you know what? It's factually true.
Yeah.
And you know what? Use every edge you can for you to deliver a good presentation.
Whoa, every edge. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know where you go. I was trying to figure out what the entendre was.
Oh, that's
for,
all right.
for
Toilet
the
paper.
edge.
I have no idea. I'm just thinking. I was just thinking out loud.
If there was something there, you would have hit it.
I'm
All right.
sure there's like a way they like to fold and they'll tell you all about it. And then you'll be like, no, you don't understand.
Not
You're
interested."
disgusting. Yeah. You're the grossest. Don't even look at me. I mean, I can't even imagine why you think you should be telling me that.
Right? No, don't plead your case.
Right.
Right? And then they thought the up.
And they're like, you touch your asshole. You're like, yes, I do. All clean. High five.
soap.
Yeah.
Soap.
Dude, we use soap. White people don't use soap like us. We use so much
A
soap.
dedicated. Oh yeah. Anyway. So anyway, that was that.
That definitely was that, bro.
It really was. This past weekend, we had the pleasure, nay, the privilege of watching one of the greatest UFC cards ever.
Man, how fun was that?
Bro, I've watched a lot of UFC. You've watched way more than me.
Okay.
But nonetheless, we have a lot under our belts. This one was one of the best.
I love it's also, a nice big fat round number, 300.
300?
Dude.
It delivered.
I don't know how they make sure it delivers, and they deliver every time. It's like one of these anniversaries.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, they had a good card. And for those people who listening, we're talking specifically about 2 fights. We're going to start with the one. We're going to build up to the big one. So,
Don't do it.
Don't?
No. Do what everybody's excited about.
So, Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje.
It was an insane ending. It's friggin' ridiculous.
Justin Gaethje is the hardest hitting guy in that division.
He hits hard. He's tough as nails.
And that has not been put away.
No, he's fought everybody.
That has not been put away. I mean, what I mean by that is that hasn't been knocked out.
Yeah, he gets submitted. Who doesn't get submitted?
Right,
You're gonna fight
exactly. If you're gonna fight Habib,
he's been fighting the top echelon because he's so exciting for so long.
Yeah.
Without really taking damage.
yeah,
And this fight, what did you watch from the start? Mm-hmm. Oh man! So I came in the second, right?
Yeah.
And
At the end
stuff had happened to him.
yeah. At the end of the first fight, Max Holloway does a spinning back kick.
Yeah.
Catches the dude in the nose. Breaks that shit immediately.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Also, the first round there was 2 eye pokes, so that was a little sad.
Yeah, that was nonsense, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, Max.
They should have taken away a point, by the way.
They should have taken.
You can't do it twice.
Can't do it twice. One time for sure. Second time.
Also, in slow mo, everything looks like
it looks so bad.
It's so
it looks
bad.
like it's
yeah.
like,
He's like,
let me touch your eyeball. But despite the shaky start for Max, in the sense of him poking him twice, he just turned it on. Max has a pace.
Yeah.
He also has the record for most landed strikes, like 600 in a fight. Like, he's working.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's when Max fights,
Yeah.
it's not a lot of like, he does measure distance and whatnot.
Sure.
But when distance has been measured and he has the measure of the person he's fighting,
yeah,
he's trying to hit that dude.
it's great, man.
He's working. Max
Also,
is working.
I didn't expect him to knock out. Okay. It's more than what. It's all like in this case. It's
Who
definitely
you
the
gonna
how.
do? Yeah. And then
'Cause-
so to give a little bit of context, Dustin Poirier, at the end of near the last round of his fight, right? He's sitting on his stool and he looks at Max and he gets up and then Dustin points to the ground, right? And then Max goes, "Oh yeah, all right, cool." And then he gets up like with some pace, and then they swing it out in the middle, and that was kind of like one of the first times. I think there was another time before that, but that's the ones I know. And then this time, 10 seconds left on the clock. Max looks at Justin Gaethje. Max is up 4-1. And he says, "Yeah, I'll give you a chance. Let's brawl."
He didn't have to fight at all.
He points to the floor.
Yeah.
And then they step into the pocket,
Yeah.
plant their feet, and start swinging on each other. And then Max Holloway puts away a guy who's previously not been knocked out with 1 second left,
Face plant.
turns his lights out, and Max just flexes and just paces the entire. There's nothing that is nothing that can compare.
The
That was
crowd
one
goes
of
wild.
the
Yeah, man.
greatest knockouts ever. Not the knockout itself. It's how you got there, who you did it to,
Right.
and then in what way? Like, in what situation? Like, you point to the mat, you plant your feet. That guy, he's lost. He lost this fight. Even if you take the point away for your eye poke, you're up. You'd still be up.
Yeah.
And he decides to put it on the line. Yeah, either one of us can get knocked out.
Bro. So much fun. That's what actually, like, regardless of any rule set, it's so much fun. Where I'm watching this with my wife, and she was even like, this is pretty wild.
Yeah.
And then it happened, and she was like, he could have ducked, right? And I was like, dude, are you crazy?
There was so
Jumping
much
up and down.
ducking. They're moving. And they were
Dude,
trying their best.
did you see the Theo Von in the crowd?
No, I didn't.
No, it's so funny. It's so funny. Everybody's reaction. You see Zuckerberg's wife losing it.
Yeah.
She was going insane. But like the reaction, it's just everybody was a fan in that moment.
Yeah,
That's the thing about fighting is like there's other sports you can watch it. But this I
you
couldn't go
don't
to
need to
sleep.
know the sport to understand what you saw,
couldn't go to sleep.
right? This is the most like human endeavor.
Yeah.
Two people who can fight each other, and everyone understood the greatness of that moment, right? Everyone understood the greatness of that moment.
Yeah.
That's
Honestly,
Max.
after that, even though the card was great, it's just like everything else.
was
I was like,
hard.
it was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
I'm glad this happened. I'm glad that happened.
Yeah, but that one fight eclipses actual full cards.
The excitement of a dude at the end going like, "Here, let's do," and then fireworks,
Yeah.
and then like in the chaos of it, like lightning striking,
Yeah,
and the dude straight to the floor with his face first.
yeah.
You could see somebody being so primal, like he was trying to grow horns out of the back of his spine.
Yeah, wings, bro.
Yeah, bro. He was
Wings.
like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
If you could bottle that, you could friggin' run an ant colony.
So Boss Logic, do you know who Boss Logic is?
Yeah, they do Photoshop.
So
and
Boss
post-
Logic, who, yeah, I think he's Arab, named Cody Abdo. Yeah, he is. He did a piece for Max Holloway. Check this out. I think this is exactly what you're thinking about. Ooh, look at that. So essentially, the art piece is him with wings, and the wings are the replica of his tattoo because he has a angel wing on the right, I think, and then a demon wing on his left, on his
beautiful.
left back. Right?
He's trying to fight Colin McGregor.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. I mean, I know all of these guys are on. Not all. A lot of these guys are on some sort of.
not on steroids.
No, Max
That
is
guy's
not.
on
Max-
pineapple juice.
Yeah, but Max is legit for sure. But there are some of them people who are working a program. But it's so apparent that Connor has been on the programmist of programs.
Man.
He's done all of it.
Max trying to get that bag though. He's like, whatever, dude. You know how much money that would be? Whoever's fighting Connor's like a guaranteed
Yeah.
more than $1 million. I'm sure of it.
That being said, I mean, do you think the veneer, like the shine of Connor, has reduced a little bit?
I think the bankability is still there. This guy, Conor McGregor, has lost a handful of. He's lost a bunch of times. It doesn't seem to affect the box office draw.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? Like,
Also, he's been gone long enough for any type of like inkling of him coming back would cause a little bit of interest. A fair bit of interest. Sorry, not even a little. Fair bit of interest.
No, it's And
I
he
wish
looks
Connor's
crazy.
Irish, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I see.
You didn't know he was Irish?
No, I know.
Yeah.
But like the way how I see Irish
You
people.
were like, this white guy is crazy.
No, the way how
Why
I
does he
see
talk like
the
that?
way how I see Irish people now
Yeah, it's
as
different.
as like, Palestinian supporters and
yeah.
everything else. And Connor's definitely not that.
No, I think there's a broad spectrum, and you get this guy. You
Right,
get
that's
this-
true. That's true.
This is a hooligan.
But that would be crazy. What do you do if Conor McGregor, he comes back, he's like humble, right? And he's holding like an Irish flag plus a Palestinian flag as he comes into the
I don't think steroids do that to you. I don't think that's what they do to the human brain.
I'm just saying, what if though?
What if though, right?
That's a tough one.
He has got the crazy eyes.
The Mystic Mac. He was very good for the sport. I'll tell you that.
You know what? It's been fun watching the UFC and MMA, like with all of these stars And they've come a long way from
Yeah.
the heights of a Chuck Liddell
Yeah.
to this guy. It's pretty impressive, you
Yeah.
know, with Ronda, this guy.
Yeah, Ronda's run was really cool too.
She had to do a lot of interviews. There's a lot of content of Ronda talking about people. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's so funny because like just 3 years before that, there was no chance women were gonna be in the MMA. Like it wasn't even a thing. They
Yeah.
were like just in small feeder things, and then you get somebody like Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
They're
just
like,
putting people away.
well, let's just do every other card like this.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a good run while it lasted.
Turns out, yeah, for sure. Apparently, Holly fought this card. I missed it.
I think she lost. Yeah, I think so.
I think it's time to hang it.
Why not? Whatever she wants to do.
Stay, just
I didn't watch it, so like for me, I'm like, once you start getting hurt, then
Yeah.
like that's about it. But like, feel free. I don't care. If people get like very sanctimonial about like whatever, like you care, you know, like
no. Sometimes you followed someone in their career. You've seen them overcome tremendous odds.
it's true,
And then maybe they fell a couple times on the way, and then they finally reach it,
right?
and then they hold it for a little while,
Yep.
and then it's Ferguson.
She's got to pay off a farm, you know, like it's.
I think she's fine. Holly Holmes was making some money.
probably.
I
you
think
know
she
what?
was making some money.
Some money, but
Yeah.
you'd be surprised.
I mean, she fought what's her name? She fought some big
I
ones.
don't know, but they just weren't paying people
That much
all
yeah.
that time.
Yeah, that's true.
There's like some legends you'd be surprised how little money they made.
Yeah.
Like they went from fighting for like 8 years to right into like need to open a gym. It wasn't like let's relax and
right. Yeah.
But there was a time people were fighting for like headliners are fighting for $30,000 and $30,000.
That's rough.
Flying people around, training, coaching, all of that.
Well, Max is sorted. He got the fight bonus, and
Yeah.
it wasn't even a regular fight bonus. They upped it from $50K to $300,000.
Yep.
Well earned.
Yeah, man.
Well earned.
He could have died.
Yeah. He's like, fight of the night. Write the check.
Oh yeah, that was done. Alex Pereira had a great fun, like it's a great
Yeah,
highlight.
that was good. That was
but,
good. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So for the other fight that was worthwhile, Alex Pereira fought Hill. I forgot what his name
Jamal
is.
Hill.
Jamal Hill. So he gets clipped in the cup.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a good one too, and he readjusts his cup. At the same time, Herb Dean walks in and he times out. He says timeout to stop the fight, and Pereira just puts his hand up and pushes Herb Dean back. Doesn't even look at Herb. He just pushes him back. It's like, no, I got this. And then a feint, a step on a foot, and a left hand that looked hella awkward, but turned that dude's lights out.
Yeah, I think that guy can hit you with his whatever, you know, and it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Great highlight, you know. Good to see this guy. Hopefully he'll get to fight. Who is holding the belt right now?
I don't even know.
Yeah, hopefully whoever, right?
Whoever. We'd like to see him keep going.
Yep.
Man, what a thing. That's cool. Anyway, that was UFC. Happy I got to watch it because I don't think I was gonna be able to watch it if I wasn't somehow at the in-laws place. Like you never say that I was at my in-laws place.
Yeah.
That's how I got to watch UFC. But it turns out the two sons and then the eldest son who loves it as well. And fight went up. And despite the fact that like we're talking, this is full family, right? We got parents. We like everyone has come here for Eid.
The aunties are there.
Auntie was there.
Whoa.
Dude, my mother-in-law the entire time just did transfix, watched the entire like
So
all of the cards.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife was shitting on it, but that's her. She was like, she could tell how excited I was, so she was just like, I don't understand. Why is he kicking him in the leg? I was like, I'm not even gonna talk to you right now. You got the dumbest questions. But she watched the whole thing because it
Okay.
was.
Yeah.
You could tell like there's energy in this.
If it was
damn thing.
another time, we would be in a coliseum and you'd be watching this.
I wonder. That would have been fun. And probably some amazing fights we haven't, missed out on.
Yeah, because over there we'd actually get to see. You know how we were like, bro? Do you think that you could fight a wolf?
Yeah.
Do you think you could fight a tiger?
Right.
Not that we've ever asked those questions because we'd get fucked for either one of those.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
next Saturday,
Bro.
you could possibly see someone try his best against a tiger.
They would probably like, oh, this season we're gonna put this guy. His name is Jamie, and he's gonna fight. We're gonna give him bigger and bigger mammals, and then he's gonna get himself to this. And we're like, dude, we should come for every one of these. It would be great. You know?
Yeah, if you could live in a place where the value of human life was just a little bit less, you'd get good coliseum fights.
Yeah.
How would you start? All right, here we go. First,
It has to be somewhat of intriguing because people aren't gonna come if you go up with like something stupid.
all right. First,
If you say ferret,
3 coyotes.
okay. What weapons does this person have at their disposal?
You start
Yeah.
with 1 dagger,
Okay.
3
Wow.
coyotes,
Okay.
right?
I think that's a good starting point.
Okay. Number 2.
You
Level
should
2.
win that.
He should win this. He should
Yes.
win this, right? Okay, so number 2. I'm thinking. I want to say like a mountain lion.
Okay.
Let's say a mountain lion. 1.
One mountain lion?
1 mountain lion.
I think you want to go like 2 snow leopards.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. 2 snow leopards.
That's the smallest of the big cats.
Yeah.
And like,
I mean, it's kind of weird that it's in a hot coliseum, but
none of those things are
Romans
supposed to
don't
be
care.
there. Dude,
Yeah.
I went to the African lion safari. There was a hyena there, for God's
yeah,
sakes.
fair enough. Yeah, what are you doing in
Hyena.
Canada, bro?
So hyena's not very aggressive.
Oh, really?
They're
I was
great
gonna
hunting, but they're not.
6 hyenas after the snow leopards.
It's different size. Why not? If they've had practice, it's going to be a problem.
Bro, I think 1 hyena is a problem, to be honest with you. Have you seen how big they are? Have you seen the videos of crazy white people petting hyenas
Yes.
like a pet?
Yeah,
They're
those
big,
hyenas
dude.
are insane.
Also, they can bite through your tibia.
Why are you saying it sexually?
Which one is this one? Femur.
Dude, stop pointing at you.
Yeah.
That's your femur.
Yeah. Bite force,
There's
break
2
femur.
different kinds, and apparently it's not a cat or a dog. It's like a mongoose upshoot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Animal classifications is weird.
Yeah, the lady put me on the spot at the African. Do you think this is closely related to a cat or a dog? I'm like,
Damn.
dog?
And you're like, hi, stupid dog. And she's like, wrong.
No, I was like, this is silly. It felt like a trick question from the NBA,
Right,
like, you know?
yeah.
But it's all right.
She's,
So yeah, I like that. 2 leopards and then one cougar is a lot.
Yeah.
And then after that, you know,
I don't-
everything else
bro,
is stacked
anything-
against you.
Anything is, bro. I don't think
2
you fight-
wolves?
You don't fight. You. I feel like most people die at mountain lion.
3 coyotes is hard, dude. You, I think, are underestimating 3 coyotes.
I mean, they seem small,
Yeah.
right? After you get the first one, potentially in the headlock, even if they bite you, right?
Yeah.
Bite you, stab right through the skull. Boom.
You got to get that first one quick,
Yeah,
and
you
then
gotta
I
get the first one
think,
quick.
yeah.
And then the second, the 2 other ones you can dispatch quick.
Right.
But yeah, the first one, your opening salvo is very important.
Yeah, especially with coyotes, I would say.
All right, what weapon do you get for the 2 snow leopards? We didn't talk about that.
Something slightly rangier. You need something you
Okay,
can't
like a
have.
spear.
You
You
can't
can
have a
poke it.
dagger. You're
Okay,
gonna
spear.
yeah.
No,
You,
sword.
you can do a sword. You
Let's
can
do a
do a
sword.
sword and a shield is fun.
Not yet.
No shield.
No.
You
Shield.
got 2 snow leopards. You can't have a shield.
Yeah, no, you can't. Then
Can you have a helmet? I think you get a
yeah,
helmet.
you get a helmet.
So you get a
You get a
fighting
helmet.
chance.
Yeah. Actually, I don't really care about the protection. It's more of the fact that if he levels up, the merchandise selling of his helmet through the roof.
That's true.
Right? Can pay for another coliseum.
Yep.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And then for the leopard,
Yeah.
you get a shield and a sword.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
Oh, I got it.
What?
I got it. What's the ostrich that has like a crazy body count?
emu.
I guess one of those ones. I don't think it's
Yeah,
emu.
you're right. I know what you're talking about. More
Right.
colorful head.
Kosarari?
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, that guy, you
Yeah.
get a spear.
I think you're a complete wuss if one of those gets you.
See, I think you're missing.
Am I?
There's a reason why they have a pretty big count. Let
I
me
think this
write
is-
down. Let me find
it's-
out what it is.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think it's the body count. My issue was how the person was acting right before they got killed by one of those things.
Okay, right.
Because I
We're
think
just
it
trying
was
to pet him.
I think it wasn't somebody trying to take that bird seriously,
Right.
and they learned.
Deadliest
Bird.
bird. Kosowaris.
Is it in Africa?
Casowaris.
Is it Africa?
Hold on one second. I'll
Okay.
find out for you here.
Origins.
Australia, New Guinea,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Aru Islands, and yeah, those are the ones.
Dude, I mean, if a bird's gonna kick you with its leg and kill you with its raptor claw, then you gotta move. You gotta go. You gotta go. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So you get a.
I'm not even worried about that thing. I don't even need a thing,
You
I'll
think you
find
could just-
something along
you
the
think
way.
You could just take this guy on,
dude.
bro. Hold on a second. Let me humble you real quick.
What?
Look at the hand versus the claw,
Why is his hand so big?
bro.
Can I see it standing next to a person?
That is a dinosaur.
Say, can you write by people? Can I see this picture, please?
Bro, that he is in midair.
Wow, that's pretty aggressive.
And you don't have a shield, by the way. They took that away from you. You only have the spear.
Can you scroll further down?
Yeah.
No, this isn't real. Can I? That's not real either. Yeah, can you click on this?
Sorry, I'm just moving along.
Yeah.
There he goes.
You know
Bro.
what? You don't think you can kill that with your hands if your life depends on it? And it does?
Bro, here's the thing, though, right? I'm going in. I'm trying to hold on to this, to the head, right?
Yes.
That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to strangle it. But
Right.
as you're getting in here, the leg can go up to its face.
Yeah, that picture
It is-
changed. This picture changed my mind a little bit. I will
Like
say
the
that
action shot.
that looks intense.
This is a problem, man.
when friggin' Kung Lao wheel kick, you know?
Yeah, you got to get them when they're a baby. You can mess that one up.
No, we're not doing. We're not killing birds when they're babies.
Yeah, we don't.
That's when they're food.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
This
Baseball
one's a
bat.
problem, bro.
Baseball bat. You need a bat.
I think
Aluminum.
Yeah, something.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, that picture, dude. Something can fly at you and then put both legs up with spikes on them. You're gonna need
Yeah, that's a problem.
You're gonna need something.
Yeah.
Actually, a bat. You know, you need a shield.
Yeah. You wouldn't need a shield, but I specifically took it away and gave you a ranged spear.
Man. On one hand, you want to throw it. It's that's the fun part.
You can't throw it, eh?
You can't
That's
throw it.
it's too crazy.
Probably after that, like I think that's a good something you can possibly beat. After that, it gets tough.
Yeah.
Bears,
Forget about it.
2 wolves is. I think that
Bro,
should
I
kill
think one
everybody.
wolf can take you.
You think 1 wolf?
Yeah. You know what's one of my favorite pictures with wolves is the wolf that's standing beside a husky.
Yeah.
Right? And the husky is like his face is
Real still.
Whoa.
Whoa, dude.
Let me bring it up because
guys-
it always makes me happy.
You guys know this is a wolf? I'm a dog.
Like, the worry on his face, bro.
Oh my God.
It's so, his face is so expressive. He's like, I am in grave danger.
I'm a fake version of this guy, dude. Why is he here?
They're so big. Look, huskies are big, right?
I almost want to say that's fake, but that's probably real.
Mhm.
Yeah, huskies are huge. They're huge for a dog.
Yeah. Then what is that wolf?
Giants, dude. I'm telling you.
One.
That's
One
the next
motivated one.
Yeah. So you go bears, you go
Bears,
big cats, and then
can't
you
do it.
go human.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
a long way to go.
You know that human's obviously not the deadliest, but that would be the main attraction.
See, that's the
person
thing,
versus
right?
person.
You don't need to get when you're going to find a tiger to fight a human, you don't have to go and find a tiger that can
Specific-
fight.
Yeah, you don't have to get a specific. How's a tiger trained?
All you need to do is find a tiger.
Yeah.
And he comes with the exact same skill set, all of them.
Yep. Preloaded.
Yeah.
Bears too, man. Bears, that would be a big draw. What do
Yeah,
you think would be a bigger draw? Man versus bear, or man versus tiger?
I can. You know what? I can only speak personally to me.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I really want to see a bear versus a human.
Yeah.
You know why? It's kind of gruesome, bro.
Why?
You know Grizzly Man, the documentary.
Mhm.
There's a part in that where they refuse to show or even play the audio of the guy getting eaten alive by the bear, but they apparently have it on a Walkman, and so they give it to someone to listen to, and they can see their face as they like react to it.
Yeah.
For me, I really want to know what that sounded like.
I think I agree with you until you start seeing it and you're like, I didn't want to see all of that. I was hoping it would end sooner.
So ever since I saw this documentary, it's like I actually kind of want to see
Yeah.
what a willing human
Mm-hmm.
sounds like and looks like when he's trying to fight off a bear.
Man,
It's a little, yeah, I know it's a
that
little
would be the
dark.
worst. I think
but-
watching a tiger do it would be like watching an athlete,
Yeah,
execute.
Tiger
It's
seems
wow,
like it's
that was-
fine.
that
Like
was
he'll just go for the
fantastic.
neck, bites you, breaks you down, and
Right.
after he'll just carry you to somewhere else. That's fine.
Yeah.
The bear is something else.
Yeah, the bear. The possibility it might just start eating you leg first, or something crazy, or
Yeah.
bears.
That bear did not care that dude was their friend.
I like to see polar bear. That would be my bear.
I think I hear tell it's even worse.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah.
And then if you make it past all that, you get to fight
Freedom.
a guy for your freedom.
Okay.
You kill him, you go free. If he
Bro,
kills
if
you,
a guy can take out a polar bear,
yeah,
Imagine what you'll do to the human.
Well, that's the bracket, right? Like they're both
Fair enough.
coming from some.
These are the rules.
Yeah.
You know,
And
we
we had
don't-
to fight all these reptiles. He went snake, crocodile, hippo, and you went bear to hip. Nobody thought he would beat a hippo or you'd beat a bear, but now you're here.
What a legend.
Dude.
What a legend. The guy walks
UFC
out.
300.
Yeah, I give him.
And then the guy's like, get in the middle.
Max, is that you? Fantastic.
Yeah, that guy probably does that every lifetime. He's doing this.
Yeah. If you believe in reincarnation, then that's
It's
it.
fun for these moments.
It is definitely.
That's about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He calls Canada. This is another thing that's cool with Max. He freaking loves Canadians. He loves the Raptors. And Canada, not for some reason. He's a very lovable guy. But Canada really loves Max Holloway.
We do love Max Holloway.
So he calls Canada the 11th island.
What's the 10th island? Hawaii?
I think.
It's all over there?
I think.
We got to learn more about those folks.
Yeah. So he calls Canada. He's like, already know what it is. The 11th island. I could hear you cheering from here. Or something along the lines of that. I'm like, yeah, we did. We were cheering for you, man.
Yeah, man.
We're so happy to see you win. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's America, eh?
Yeah. Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all the way. It's nowhere near America. They showed up and they're like, this is America. And the Hawaiians are like, no, Hawaii. And they're like, no,
Like,
you don't understand. This is America. You're saying it wrong.
You know what's crazy also is that they just keep holding on to it.
What do you mean?
No, like after all of this and whatever, they just kind of still hold on to these small islands that they just keep control of.
Instead of letting it go?
I mean, give it back to the people. You know?
Right. No, totally. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah. They're like, no, we'll still hold it.
Yeah, they just
for you.
Well, the thing is, they do that now, except they don't tell you. They're like, you don't have to change anything. We'll just run things.
Yeah.
You can say whatever allegiance you want to give.
Right. Yeah.
We're gonna put an Apple office here. There's gonna be a Google office. There's our corporations. Yeah. It's different now.
Yeah, it is different. I hear there was something that they were upset about the building of the telescopes.
Okay.
In the sky or something like that.
All right.
I think apparently it was on tribal land. And I remember most of the time I'm good with, hey man, don't take other people's land.
Mm-hmm.
But for the telescope, though, I was like, but it's just a telescope. You get to how much of this telescope area?
Yeah. What are you using? Right.
Right. I mean,
nice.
it's you get to see the cosmos.
Yeah.
It's maybe if it'd be unfair if it doesn't avail itself to the locals. Like you can't come and visit.
Yeah.
So you can see the tech and whatnot. You should be open to locals to see.
Right.
Right, because you're using their land.
Yeah.
But out of all of the colonial stuff that colonials did,
yeah.
Building an observatory is one of those ones where you can let this one go. I mean, who am I to say? It's not my land.
The observatory part is probably not their biggest problem with what's happening. It probably didn't start with an if they just started off and these guys are just making observatories everywhere.
Right.
I'd be like, hey guys, you guys can calm down. You're just observatories. But yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. You're like, hey, if the colonization has happened, can you just what do you be flexible in our observatory? It's for everybody.
These are scientists. It's cool. So I watched a new show on Netflix.
Okay.
It's called The 3 Body Problem.
Oh, okay. I saw a trailer.
Man, Netflix be pushing it in front of everyone's face.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, because they got the Netflix can control the algorithm of what they show on home screens and stuff like that. So I felt like it really worked hard to make me click. Because honestly, there's not much that's of interest to me.
Right.
Even in this show. So the show itself, I won't spoil it while speaking about it.
Sure.
For those people who want to still watch it. It is a decent sci-fi TV show. And it is very apparent that you're watching a sci-fi TV show that has sci-fi concepts that are not Western. Right? Because the origin are novels that were written in Chinese. So you're getting a different flavor of sci-fi, and that's really nice. Despite the fact that I know it's been rejigged for an American Western audience, right? But there's certain aspects of it that seems very uniquely not Western, not United States sci-fi, which is cool. I like that. I love sci-fi myself. the way how they wrote some of the female characters, though,
Yeah.
it's it's an archetype, but it's also a caricature in the girl boss situation, where it's like they're unable to portray a woman who's a good scientist and an alpha, like alpha. What is that called? Like A type personality,
Right.
without being an asshole. Right? It's like you have to denigrate like your closest male companions for you to seem as like a powerhouse scientist. And that's simply not good writing. That is lazy writing.
Right.
Because you're not taking the time to develop the character. What you're doing is trying to contrast this character to another to speed up character development somehow. And it is a disservice to the females that get to do the role. And for people who are watching, we can see it's contrived.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
It's a simple
It literally takes you out.
Yeah.
Because the way how horrible she treats like her male companions, be like, there's no dude that would have a good friend that allow their friend to talk to them this way.
Right.
That doesn't make sense. Why would any human be with, not dude or woman?
When was this
What-
novel written? 1600s.
Bro, like and like I think the author was killed or something. I don't know. I
Oh.
got to look into that. But what I mean to say is that like it was probably written devoid
Yeah.
of the archetypal girl boss who's a scientist who's also in STEM and she's so sure about herself and like everyone can suck it and whatever.
Right.
Bro, just write good characters, bro. Write characters who have some strengths and some weaknesses. Treat them like humans.
Yeah. Yeah,
Write,
guys.
write balanced stuff, you
Right.
fucks.
Come on.
Anyway, minus that part.
Yeah.
Actually, it was really, really fun. Yeah, really fun.
That was so funny how within 4 seconds. Did you not notice that? You thought that was normal? You fucks. But pretty fun though. overall. I'm like, I believed you when you said fucks, damn it. How did you turn it around so quickly? I believed you're near fuck.
You know what? Because here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to also not get in my own way to enjoy
It's
an overall, like, especially for sci-fi, I really give a lot of like leeway,
Right.
Because it's hard to make it. It's hard for it to like continue and get like multiple seasons. They normally fizzle out,
Yeah.
and that makes me sad. And I fucking love sci-fi.
I love the idea of like sci-fi from other cultures and stuff.
yeah,
That's really
it's
cool.
really cool.
Yeah,
I
Indian
would,
stuff is crazy. It's their religion, by the way.
Yeah, religion is sci-fi.
Wild, dude. It is so wild between Rama and his Brahmas. Sorry,
Are you just rhyming
it's
stuff?
wild. No, it's legitimately.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's pretty out there.
Yeah.
You're like, you guys, did you guys have this animated? This is pretty fun. They're like, this is our religion.
Still, could do well for animation.
Anyways,
Anyway, that's been episode 440, bro.
we should fight about this in the middle.
Thank you for hanging with us. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good night.